Hi there! Today we're gonna expand your vocabulary with the word panel. Is it a noun, a verb, or both? Let's find out more. Panel, panel, panel. What do you think of when you hear the word? I think of a group of people judging something. Or maybe an electrical panel with switches and buttons. What do you think of? Let's find out what panel really means. What are the different meanings of the word panel? As we see here, it can be both a noun, a thing, or a verb, something you can do. You can, with the verb panel, decorate with panels, as of walls and ceilings. You can select from a list, as of prospective jurors. And with the noun panel, it can be a sheet that forms a distinct, usually flat, section or component of something. An electrical device consisting of an insulated panel containing switches and dials and meters for controlling other electrical devices. In computer science, it can be a small temporary window in a graphical user interface that appears to request information from the user. It can also be a small group of people brought together to investigate or decide on a particular matter. As we see here, we have 4 different meanings behind the word panel as a noun. That's quite a lot. Did you know that before? And 2 different meanings of the verb noun. So how should you use the word? Now we know what it means, but how can we use it? Here we have some example sentences. They might be quite hard to understand, but it's just so you expand your knowledge of panel. And to do so, you can use something called collocates. Collocates are other words that panel often appears with. Panel have most collocates in word classes nouns and adjectives, which is natural since adjectives describe nouns. Let me read a few sentences for you. The Virginia Beach-based convert Solar will install the panels and train locals in the process. He chaired the expert medical panel that helped lead to new Massachusetts regulations. Okay, now I've really lost all control of the panel and I'm really sorry about that. We're going to take a break. Can you think of any sentence you would use the word panel in? I have an example. The cat jumped onto the control panel. The electrician was horrified, as you can see on the side. This is a slightly simpler sentence, but it shows you how you can use the word. What more can we do to understand the word? We can use synonyms. I've looked up a few synonyms from 2 of the different meanings and I'll read them out for you. So first we have the group of people and we have the synonyms panel, committee, council, group, jury, team. That's quite a few words, huh? And then we can look at the synonyms of panel as in a piece of wood or a piece of something else. Panel, pane, piece, plate, rectangle, sheet. These are two examples on some synonyms connected to two different meanings of the word panel. Firstly, a group of people, and secondly, a rectangular piece of something. So, what are the different forms of panel? Well, if we're talking about one thing, singular. It's one panel. And if there are more than one, plural. Several panels. Here you can also see some pictures of the different meanings of panel. Can you see the old man looking bored in the left corner? That's a panel of people, a jury. Can you see the mechanical panel with all the switches and the buttons? Can you see the solar panel? Can you see the panel of wood? And lastly, can you find the computer science related panel, where you are requested to log in with your password? Yeah? I hope you have learned something from this video and that you now have more knowledge on how to use the word panel. Thank you so much for watching.